Hey everybody, I am excited for today's video. Today I wanted to talk about 5 reasons why I think hiking is such a great thing for weight wellness and weight loss, and also I'm going to share with you a little bit of a hike I did recently with another YouTuber. Her channel is A Traveling Addict, and so you'll get to meet her and we'll talk about hiking and her weight journey. Hey everybody, I'm here with Crystal and we just finished doing a hike along the river here in Hillsborough, North Carolina, and she's got a YouTube channel. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that and why you started your channel?
My YouTube channel is called A Traveling Addict, and I started it about 1.5 years ago. And the reason I started it, I had a friend who had some medical issues, and she had her leg amputated, or her legs amputated, and she used to be a hiker, and she really was telling me how much she missed going outside. So I told her, I've got 2 legs and I'll get out there and start hiking. And so I started videoing so she could see the nature where I was at, and that just kind of sparked an interest. There were other people that were in that, like I had a neighbor who couldn't get outside, and she started watching my videos, so that kind of just sparked the interest in the channel, and that's how it grew from there. And also I'm building out a van to travel full-time, and people want to see how the build out goes, so I've been videoing that as well. So.
Oh, that's great, and I'll put the link to her channel down below for you all to check out, so make sure you do that. Also wanted to let you know that Crystal did a video on her channel of our hike at the Riverwalk, and show some good footage of where we went, and also asked me some questions about my journey as well, so you'll want to check that out. So the first reason is a pretty obvious reason, and that is hiking is a great way to get exercise in, and it's easy, right? So there's no special skill required. It's just walking, no expensive equipment, just need a pair of good shoes, and you can really do it any place that you can go. So I think it's a very friendly way to get exercise in, and so that's reason number 1. Number 2 is that there are health benefits. Actually, I don't know if you've ever heard the term forest bathing, but they've done some research on people who spend time in the forest, and they actually compared people who walked just in a normal environment in the city the same amount of time as those who walked in the forest, and they found that the health benefits of those who walked in nature were much better. They had less anxiety, they slept better, and they slept longer than those people who didn't. So there's a number of benefits from being out in nature for our health, and those are all good things. I read somewhere that 93% of our time as humans is spent indoors, and that's a lot. I don't think we were meant to spend that much time indoors. And one of my things is, if have followed me along, is like I want to align with nature is one of my key points. So being out in nature and not being inside all the time can only be a good thing for us. I know you're starting a 30-day challenge. Do you want to tell us about what you're doing?
Yes, I'm on day 2 today. I started a 30-day challenge of eating no sugar. That's my challenge for 30 days. And today I've had a headache all day, and I'm getting used to the no sugar and the caffeine, because I am not drinking a soda because it has sugar in it. So this is going to be a challenge for me, because I am a sugar addict as much as I am a traveling addict. so
I can identify with that.
Yes.
So, what made you want us to do that?
I spent all winter getting ready for the summer hiking, and I lost 50 pounds.
Wow.
And then right when spring got here, I just gave it up and started eating again, and I gained almost 20 pounds back of the 50. So I'm trying to pull the reins back and stop before I get all the way back up to the 50 and go back down again. So
yeah, well, I think a lot of us can identify with that.
And I think if I get the sugar habit kicked, then the weight loss will come naturally, because that's my biggest weight gain. That's what causes my gains.
Number 3 is it's a great way to see new places. Go find some new trails, new cities, new locations in your neck of the woods and explore those. I've seen so many places that I didn't even know were sort of hidden gems and right around the corner for me. Lots of great things to see, and one of my favorite things to do, and I think I've mentioned this before, is the Seek app, S-E-E-K. It's an app that you can take pictures of animals or plants or insects, whatever, and it will identify them for you. So that's been really a fun thing for me to do along the way, is identifying different plants and flowers and things, and sort of collecting them in that app of all the different things I've been seeing in nature. What made you successful in losing 50? That's pretty good.
I did the keto carnivore diet, knocked out as many carbs as I could. I still ate some vegetables like asparagus and spinach, but I didn't eat potatoes and corn and those kind of vegetables. No breads, no grains, no vegetable oils, that kind of thing. And it was really doing really well as long as I didn't cheat.
Yeah. How are you feeling on the second or third? Is it second day or third day?
Second day. I'm really tired. I've had a headache all day. I can't focus. I can't even speak. That's why I can't even speak correctly. So I'm hoping in a couple of days it'll start leveling off a little bit.
Yeah. If you had one piece of advice you could share with people on a weight journey, what would that be? What do you feel like helps you stay the course when you were losing weight?
For me, it's having people to be accountable to. So that's why I made it public on YouTube, because I told them that if I cheat, I would come on and tell them I cheated, and I don't want to do that. And I'm that kind of person. So just having somebody to be accountable to kind of helps me, because I'm a competitive in that way. I want to,
Well, what do you have planned for your channel upcoming? What should people be checking out?
This summer, I'm hoping to get out west, do a little bit. West North Carolina, do some mountain climbing and waterfalls. And we've got a lot of waterfalls on our schedule, so that would be neat to see. And then we'll finish working on the build out on the van. So
awesome.
We're making progress on that.
Number 4 is a one that I like because it sort of is a multitask thing. You can check off a couple of boxes with one activity. And hiking is a great way to catch up on reading or listening to a podcast. So you can put your headphones in and be listening to an Audible book or a recent podcast. And so great way to catch on some of that. And number 5 is it provides reflection time. So if you're not wanting to listen to a book, you can just spend that time listening to the sounds of nature and letting your mind kind of wander and do its thing. And it can be a meditative experience. And so that also helps us along the way to have just sort of that quiet, reflective time. And some people do better with meditating while moving and walking than they do with sitting still. So it can be a great way to do that as well. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was good to catch up with you guys. I'll be back in a few days with the June wrap-up. And in the meantime, please like this video and give me a comment below. Let me know what's resonating with you and what you've been up to. And I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Until next time, be well.